Hello guys, I will show you about Webflow training. Is our inventory system. We call it Webflow. So these are the topic that I will cover for the details how to use our Webflow inventory system. Okay, so for the first one, we talk about cash sales. So what is cash sales? Cash sales basically is we call under invoice plus receipt called cash sales. Okay, what is invoice? Invoice basically, as you can know, is we billing. Invoice basically you can know it as we bill out the stock. Okay, we issue invoice to the customer, so it will deduct stock inventory. Okay, it will deduct stock inventory. So this called invoice. So what about receipt? Receipt, as short form we call it RCT. Okay, so basically receipt is a type of basically receipt is a payment that collection we take from customer. So no matter customer pay by cash or credit card, and it doesn't matter as long it's a payment. So payment method basically customer can pay by online transfer, credit card, cash, e-wallet, and etc. So it could be installment, it could be e-wallet transfer, it could be credit card, it could be online transfer, it could be cash. Okay, so here like this, I think will be much more understand based on. I think you guys will much more easier to understand what is invoice and what is receipt and what is cash sales. So cash sales is combination of invoice and receipt. So when you do it together, they only call cash sales. When you only issue invoice without receive any payment, that call invoice. Okay, when you receive the payment, you will open up the deposit for customer. That's called receipt or deposit. So you can understand as like this. Okay. So next I'm going to show you how it actually work in our system. So first of all, you have to go for our system lah. Okay, this is our Webflow login website. Okay, it will be look like this. So here have an example lah. So I will do some example for you guys. So customer. So let's say if you are doing on retail. So basically you just go for the cash customer. There's no issue, nothing to change. If you're doing online, so you have to depends on your customer code to do billing. Okay. So you have to select customer code. For example, if you selling Bright Star website, so it's the customer code under 1197. So once you key in the code already, it will automatically show the customer code here and also bill to what customer. It can be changed up. Let's say customer require can you bill can you put my name in the bill to claim income tax? Yes, no problem. So you just key in the customer name and that's it. So if you want to make sure it save it, you go for the payment method. Any payment method, you just enter and it will refresh and save inside the bill. Okay, so okay, so here is the item. So the item basically you have to know about what item you want to build. So for example, I want to build one OEM cooler. So you may type OEM. You have to understand what is the code. Okay, what is the item code? Let's say okay, cooler pack with stand N18. So I press this one. How much I want to build? So you can check here. Stock details. Okay, you can check replacement cost. How much is your cost? Let's say 20. Okay, I want to build 20. Or let's say because you are selling cost to cost. So let's say you say, oh, I want to sell 21. Okay, fine. Just edit it, change to 21. Then it will become 21 here. Okay, just now this is the invoice you see this is two parts. Left part, this side actually is about bill invoice details. Right side actually is about payment details. That means the RCT parts or the receipt part. So either customer pay for cash, okay, just go here and go for 21 ringgit, then it will become cash. If you go for Visa Master, let's say customer pay for Visa Master and you go for the Visa Master and delete the cash, it will become Visa Master have 21 ringgit. And you can see bill amount is 21 ringgit, paying is 21, and the change. We don't give change in system. We don't do any change in system. So we key in exactly what customer what exactly billing amount. So and in between you can see here we have a lot of different merchants. So you have to select the right merchant to do billing. So let's say example currently maybe using HLB Bright Star HLB credit card, then you can key in the HLB credit card, and let's say you have the credit card information, you just key in customer name and also the expiry date and also the approval code. Okay, it should be usually the approval code is 6 digit. So once you enter, so remember enter again. So enter again. Okay, so let's say customer pay by more than one credit card method. So for example this credit card method he only pay for 10 ringgit. Okay, second card he pay for 11. So you can go for multi-payment. Click here. You can key in the amount again. So let's say what kind of method he paid. So maybe customer use for Grab Pay. And then we don't have any information. We just have the approval code. Just key in the approval code and enter. So it will become paying for 21 ringgit. So 10 plus 11 become 21. So if let's say you key in wrongly, you just delete it directly. Okay, so this is the cash how to generate cash sales. So once you do a cash sales already, you can go for here gross profit. You can see here that is GP. So 1.00, 4.76%. 1.00 means you only earn for 1 ringgit, okay, based on cost. So the percentage is based on the percentage that you earn in 21 divided by 20 lah, okay, because of the cost is 20 ma. So let's say you have any remark, let's say customer is banging HLB transfer, you may write it here, HLB transfer. So 11 ringgit, maybe 11 ringgit HLB transfer, 10 ringgit by credit card. So we can remark over here to let account know how is customer payment method. Okay, so either you have the barcode scanner, you can just scan it directly, or you just key in the serial number, can search the item. Okay, this is the method how to do cash sales, and also it will be have deposit settlement, which means previously customer had done deposit, had paid for the deposit. So you can click over here to check back the customer code. Okay, let's say example, this is the customer code that have paid for deposit 149 ringgit. So you'll be exceed additional limit over here. Okay, so that's mean, let's say you can see once you don't key in any payment method, you still have change for 128 ringgit. What you have to do, just select back the deposit, key in the correct amount, let's say 21 ringgit, and then only you can bill the item or cash out, do a full screen cash sales for this invoice or billing to customer. So remember, delete the information that you doesn't need, so just delete it directly. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, the method actually is like this lah. So let me do if let's say we do sales return, so that definitely have some credit memo. Later I show you. Okay, later I show you. So let me done an example for you. So let's say I change back the customer code under cash customer. So I look for the deposit, so 21 ringgit. So and also the notebook, sorry, the OEM N18 21. And then I wanted to build another RAM PNY 2666 under 60. So total it will be 181. So we just key in the 181. So see, billing amount is 181 and you paid, customer paid for 181. So there's been no change on here. So which means you can see over here all details item already keyed in, and then also there will be a salesman over here and quantity and the price and also the discount price. Usually we don't do any discount, so it's our printable format doesn't support any show any discount, so I don't suggest you guys go for discount lah. Of course, let's say you want to key in for 29 ringgit discount for 8 ringgit, yes, you can make it, no problem. So and confirm and save it. Final, you still get 21 ringgit, does not make any differences. Just you can see over here, already cost discount 8 ringgit for customer, so doesn't make any difference. So we just confirm, once everything you check everything no problem, you may confirm and save it. So this is the invoice that will be give to customer. So you can see here unit price is 29 ringgit but doesn't show any discount, but final amount is 21 ringgit. So 160 and total is 188, doesn't make any differences. So this is the cash sales number, or we call invoice number 309,307. So this is the invoice number or cash sales number. So this is the invoice and the email and company details, registration number, everything is here. Okay, so this is the part of the cash sales. Let's move on. Second, we go for how to check inventory. So you can go for the report and then go for the stock inventory of inventory report stock availability. Okay, that is few report over here, but usually we go for stock availability. If you go for inventory basic one, actually a bit hard to check things lah. For example, I check for SEC. So even though it's 0 item quantity, it will show also. So a bit difficult to check back what you want, or even those you want to check which under which location, you can see over here. Like a bit confusing. They were divided by branch to come out the item. You can see, even though the item is not available, it will come out also. So not suggested you go for simple inventory search. You can go for the stock availability. So let's say you may go for this one, and then you can go for OEM. Let's say more than one location. This is 4001. 4001 actually is our warehouse, and this will be the lot number G02A. LMV means Lenovo. So there's few branches over here online. G026 MSI. This ROG, this Lenovo, this 2083. So you can take a look like this. So this is the inventory that we have. Okay, you can take a look. This under as long whatever you search for OEM, it will come out. Okay. There's two parts. First part we call item code. Item code is a short form for us to check item. So item name or description, we call it. This is under item name or item description. Actually, we call it item description. So whatever items description, let's say you can see ACC, OEM, MOSP, basic, gray. So it's under this item actually is basic mousepad 20 times 20 gray color. I mean this is will be the full details as you can see here. So how to read our code? Pretty simple. You have to understand the short form only. So you want to more easier to understand the short form, you just go for the item category. Level 0, remember, ignore it. Go for level 1. Level 1 is an item category. For example, ACC is under accessory, ADT under adapter, back under back, BB under broadband, BTY under battery, CART under cartridge, CP under capac, DC under desktop computer, and etc. You can take a look over here. All details is mentioned over here. Level 1 is an item category. Level 2 is a brand. That brand we have. Okay. Level 3 actually will be screwed in on more details, slightly details. So for example, Windows 10, Windows 7, or etc. M.2. Okay. Basically, I will suggest you go for level 1 and level 2 and take a look. So let's say I want to filter accessory. You have to remember to tick it. If you without tick it, I mean, if you don't tick anything, it won't show. So you can combination. Let's say I want to search OEM. Oh, here doesn't list up any OEM. Yes, no problem. You can list over. You can go for here, look for any brand. Let's say Logitech. Look, I was typing Logitech, but the code is showing LGT. Okay, but that's why system only show it match to ACC, and then it have Logitech keywords only that will come out. Okay, this is the method to check the item inventory. And then to check the cost, you can based on here. If you can see over here have a called replacement cost. That's our cost. List price or retail price actually is a recommended reseller price. That means brand asks us to sell 29 ringgit and our cost is 24. Okay, this is the method that we can check our margin how much, to check our margin how much, and also our selling price is how much. Okay, so let's move on. So invoice, I'll show you invoice in short while. Inventory done. Okay, let's go for the invoice. For your information, some salesman can't accept invoice permission due to they are not our company actually not available any terms payment, which means if customer want to pay with terms means take the item first, issue invoice only after receive the item, probably after 3 days or 5 days, or after 30 days only payment. So we don't do any payment terms. So that's why we not eligible. I mean some of the salesmen not eligible to open up the invoice. So but for Lazada and also the Shopee and etc. actually we do have a late payment from marketplace. So that's why we will have a terms for our online team. Okay, so you have to key in the, let's say example 494 is under eCard Malaysia Sdn Bhd, is under Lazada. Okay, eCard Malaysia Sdn Bhd actually is a company name, and then this is under Bright Star Store. So usually we will key in the order number, for example what order number, and then we key in the item. And select the stream number and put the price. Same as here, you can see total amount, quantity, discounted price, unit price, and also the grand total. Okay, same, you can directly create the invoice. So actually pretty same with the cash sales, but the differences actually cash sales is only in out item with the payment, but invoice is only out item without any payment. So these are different. Okay, second, let's go for the deposit or RCT. So you can go for the customer, task, settlement document, or create deposit. Okay, this is the parts. So remember, you have to key in the customer code. When you key in the customer code under cash customer, which means it can only be used on cash customer. What that means, for example, when you go for the cash sales, this is the cash customer. Okay, which means you only can use in here. So let's say example, I key in 1194. Okay, it's under this customer code. When you use your deposit as a cash customer, you cannot use the deposit to offset or to contra the payment. Okay, let's try it. 500 testing RM1 submit. You can put any remark you want. So you can go for the details. Let's say customer paying for me a cash. It's pretty simple, pretty similar that cash under cash sales, but this is slightly more details that list out everything. Okay, what you have to do, the up part, the top part, actually is the customer payment details. Okay, customer paying me cash 1 ringgit. Okay, and without any debit card or credit card or check or PD check or coupon or others or contra. Okay, 1 ringgit, and you have to click recalculate. So it will calculate all the details payment that you have keyed in and summary out how much is the total payment. And here is the open credit or deposit. So you have to key in the exact same amount, okay, and recalculate it. Only you can confirm and save it. Okay, if let's say you key in the different amount, trying to deposit 2 ringgit, but only received 1 ringgit payment, so it couldn't confirm and save. Okay, so you have to change to 1 ringgit again, and then press confirm and save. They'll ask you to double confirm. Only will show the receipt. This is the receipt payment, so-called receipt number RCT number 271050. Okay, account under testing. So this is the cash payment for 1 ringgit only. So let's try it. As just now, I had keyed in the receipt number. This is the receipt number, but I'm trying to use the deposit. But you can see there's no deposit over here. Okay, there's no deposit. There's no 1 ringgit and RCT number 271050 that couldn't contra. So let me change to 500. So select deposit. Yes, it come out. It's over here. RCT 271050 and testing RM1. So you can select 1 ringgit. Then select deposit. And it show already paying 1 ringgit. But you haven't keyed in the bill amount. So that's why it's showing change is 1 ringgit. Okay. So this is the part that we covered under deposit. Okay, fifth, how to transfer and receive stock. Okay, we have many branch. You can take a look over here. Actually, we more than 13 branch, but I only limited to show limited few branch only lah. Okay, you can take a look. Let's say you are under online branch or you're under an Lenovo branch or under any branch. You can take a look other branch as well, but not full branch. Okay, let's say online, I want this stock. I want this Logitech webcam C310 HD webcam. Okay, so G023A and Lenovo, they have 2 units. So can I request it? Yes, you have to go and check with the respective branch manager or salesperson to ask them, hey, whether they can give me or not. I want this webcam. They'll say yes, then only you can ask them to transfer for you, and you only go for take a physical camera to your branch or to your location. Okay, so or other scenario, you can take a look like this. MK345 wireless desktop combo 1 year warranty. This okay. Hey, Lenovo say, hey, can I have this keyboard? Can I want this keyboard? MK345, the wireless desktop combo. You say yes, I haven't sell it, so I can pass to you. So they come and collect it. But you remember, you have to once you pass the physical to them, you have to create transfer as well. How to transfer from branch A to branch B? So you go for the trading, internet stock transfer, and create it. online to which branch. You can see actually all this is our all branch as well, so we can transfer to any branch you want. So let's say in Lenovo store, put the transporter name. Who's your name? What's your name? Amin. Just key in Amin. Any detail. Amin collected. Okay. Anything you want. Then you just key in the MK. Sorry, MK345. This is the keyboard. And then select the serial number, double check the physical. Price no, just ignore it and save and change. So here to let you know the details, let's say you want to transfer more than one item, no problem. You can search any item that you want, then you can transfer it. Remember, under online branch, only you can transfer it out. If not under online branch, you couldn't transfer out. So we just double check everything. Yes, okay, good. Confirm and save. So it will come up, they will ask you print previously created stock transfer. Okay, so this is the listing that stock transfer that you have done. Who is the transporter? What's the sender remark? And what they have to receive the stock. Okay, so this is the stock transfer, and you can cancel the stock transfer as well. You can key in the stock transfer the number ST. Stock transfer called a short form called ST. This is the stock transfer number. When you are transporter branch, online transfer to Lenovo, yes, only you can cancel. Wrong transfer and testing. Just key in the remark, save the details and confirm and cancel stock transfer. That's it. So it won't be shown inside the transfer list. So let's say you want to receive the items. Let me create a dummy transfer for you. Okay, I have done the stock transfer. So you don't know what's the stock transfer number, okay? So you no need to know. You may just go for the stock trading internal stock transfer and go for the details listing. So you just select all branch, and to branch means your current branch. So press the send out, then you can see here. Here is the details you can view. Oh, this is the item that had transferred to me, released by Wing. So transporter is under testing. So to branch online. So that date received and received by who? No one received yet. So we can go for the receipt. Yes, I have confirmed received the stock above. You can put any remark you want, and press yes. Then the item actually will under online. Let's recheck the item code under online. Yes, it shows 1 unit currently. Okay, this is the method to create stock transfer and receive the transfer. Okay, so next we're going to cover the topic about what is sales return, SR. For sales return, pretty simple. As you know, let's say when customer faced any issue, product defect, product having any defect or problem, we must do sales return. What is sales return? Sales return means we create the invoice already, so we want to sales return the item. So we sales return the item, so the item will back to inventory. After you back to inventory already, so we will get two things. Okay, what they call after sales return, we'll receive two we call it node, two node. First node we call SR number. Second we call credit CM number. Okay, what is SR number? SR number actually is a proof of sales return to your branch. Credit memo is a document it's a credit document for customer. So definitely you will receive these two details by how we will do the sales return. Actually, currently we are using WhatsApp to create sales return. So here is a sales return sample that you have to key in branch, you have to key in branch, invoice date, invoice number, amount, reason. The reason basically is we want to know what's the problem and also who done the mistake and any issue that we have to take note. So this is the reason our sales return need to key in this kind of information. Okay, so let me show you an example that how we do the sales return. So first we go for trading. Sorry, this permission doesn't have any sales return function. So we go for trading sales and sales return by invoice. So we just copy the invoice to check the branch. So usually we will remark the reference date is under today date. Then we copy the reason. So look at here. SSD have problem no detected, have changed 2 times already. Also same issue. Customer want another model SSD. One change another model SSD for customer PCIe S14 256 change to GB 256 XX% NA. So already done sales return. Once you done sales return already, it definitely have a SR and CM number. So one is done. So usually we will reply with these details. So once you got credit memo number, when you want to reissue the invoice, let's say, you can see, wow, so many items, 8 items already sales return. So what you can do is reopen back the item. So you select the correct branch. Then you copy back the previous invoice number. You can look back the previous invoice number. So the exactly previous invoice details, you will see everything is over here. So what you have to do is just delete the incorrect item and key in back the correct item. That's it. So you can use back the sales return credit memo. But for see here, they're already rebuilding, so definitely there are no show any credit memo here. Okay, so usually we will notice them this SR before. Just double check. Okay, so if let's say as usually what we done sales return already, so it will show the credit memo we can open it again. So let's say let's try just now our sales return invoice number 309307. Testing SR and returns all goods, and then confirm as safe. You can see here is a reference, query memo, invoice number, and SR number. So let's say I copy back the invoice number, I go for issue bill, and I back to the right branch online. And wait a moment, it's loading. So we go for a loading invoice. Invalid. The reason invalid actually have additional space, no space. Okay, then you can load back. You can load back so you can see all details over here. Remember, don't key in any figure over here. Okay, don't key in any figure. You just go for the credit memo settlement and select the amount. And convert and save. So this is the method how you do after sales return. So this is a new invoice number. Okay. Okay. So cancel invoice or cash sales. So for example, this is cash sales. As just now what I done. Okay. This is the cash sales. Got payment, got credit memo, consider cash sales also. Okay, the reason why we want to do cancel sales, maybe we do wrong invoice or we miss out billing any items. So therefore only we will do cancel bill. Okay. So what you can do example lah. Let's say we do example. So this is the laptop that we want to build. The string number. Okay, this laptop definitely comes with the back, but we miss out the back to build up for customer. So let's say I already key in all the details, everything done. Okay, everything done. I confirm and save. Okay, this is the invoice number that I have. Okay, let's say, oh shit, I forget open the back. So how? Okay, what you have to do is go for cancel bill. Okay, where to cancel? Just go for the sales, trading sales, and cancel cash sales or invoice. So key in the invoice number or cash sales number. Remark, miss out billing back for customer. Who is the mistake? Testing. Then confirm. Are you sure? Okay. Then you can see reference here. Invoice, credit memo, and sales return. Okay. When you cancel, means the payment or we call RCT will cancel together. You have to re-key in again. Okay, like just now what we done, sales return. Oh, definitely have a one credit memo. So we can use credit memo to control the customer credit document to control the exchange item or whatsoever lah. Let's say customer want to exchange item A to B, so you can use the credit memo to change the items for customer. So that's a reason you can use credit memo. If for this scenario, cancel invoice or cash sales, no, you can't use back the receipt or payment, any payment method to same payment method to control back your new invoice. So you have to rekey in again. Okay, this is the point. So credit memo, as you know lah, we'll have when we do SR, sales return, can use it contra, or we call offset for new invoice or cash sales. Okay, this I think should be much more easier to understand. So how to trace serial number or stock movement. So since here got a serial number, so we copy it. Remember, you can it's two method. So either full serial number, either 5-digit serial number. Okay, so where you're going to do, so you can go for the serial number and trace stock, and key in the serial number. You may perform it 10 years before. Okay, so you just make it run. It takes some time to loading. So here you can see stock in at August 12th, transfer to online. Okay, so 01 transfer out, transfer in online. So online bill out cash sales, and then online cancels cash sales. So this is the movement. So you can see all the document over here. Okay, either you can key in last 5 digit to trace, or any between 5 digit. You can search anything, but remember you have to depends back on the code, because once you search already, you can see here have different model. This is MB4752 and 2352G50NNKK-DOS-black. So this is the this is based on the few keywords to search the serial number lah. Okay, so you can either use full code, full serial number, or either use search by partially of minimum 5 character. Okay. Okay, last two things is about how to check sales report and how to check stock balance. Okay, sales report also and sales report and stock report we combine as one under stock report. So you go for report and stock report. For sales report, you can go for here SSR01 stock sales report. So same as SSR05, you may ignore it. So you can select the branch that you want. Then you can key in the customer code that you want to search. So you have filtered the date. Let's say 13. So remember, under replacement cost, and then generate now. So this is the sales report. Here is the amount, means total 6399. Here is the cost, total cost. Here's the total margin, 39 ringgit. Here's the percentage, total margin, percentage. Okay, this is the method to check the sales report. And then last thing is about the stock balance report. You can go for this one, stock balance report by location. So let's say you go for the online positive balance. No need filter anything. If let's say you want to filter notebook only, you may type MB dash lah. If you don't filter anything, you may just directly key in, and here is the total inventory item quantity. Okay, that's all for this. Let's say you want to print with serial number, just press this, then you can print with serial number. Some items doesn't have any serial number, so you don't need to check the serial number as well. Okay, that's all for here tutorial about the Webflow training. You may feedback to me anything that you feel not really clear, or you have anything you want to know about how to use that function. Just let me know. And probably let me add on last one lah. I mean, it's called quotation. Okay, quotation. Our quotation actually a bit different compared to other. Our quotation make it like this. We call job sheet. So you can go for the trading job sheet and create job sheet. And key in the customer code minimum is under 500 or any customer code that you want. You can change any customer name you want to change. And then you may filter any items you want to quote, even those that is not existing at your branch, but make sure stock availability got lah. If let's say you quote already for customer, you no stock to fulfill customer bissing you, that's your problem already lah. So you may quote any item you want with any price you want. Doesn't need key in any serial number. Okay, remember this is one thing. Doesn't need key in any serial number. So once you're done already, you confirm and save the job sheet and okay. And automatically you show under quotation. If let's say under customer company name, so under who user, and this is the quotation number 5838. This is the quotation number. Okay, the 576 is under running number. Ignore it. So we may refer this QT 5838. Let's say customer asks, hey, can I have the invoice? Oh, but you don't have the permission to issue invoice, because customer haven't payment. So once you invoice already, if customer doesn't payment, so this is your fault. So what we have to do, actually we can do pro forma invoice. Is similar. It's exactly same function with invoice. So what you can do, just copy up the quotation number 538, go for the option, and then you go for here, pro forma invoice dash spread star under test one. Okay, come again. So reprint job sheet and reprint again. So it will become pro forma invoice. So you can send this to customer to let customer to proceed the payment. Okay, that's all for today. Anything you may PM me. If you have any question, let me know.